Students, so today we are doing chapter number 5, heat chapter numericals. Now, in this chapter, we have two formulae for heat. See the first formula, students, I've written. This you already done, but we'll just revise since we're doing the numericals. The first formula for heat is mass into latent heat. Okay, the formula is mass into latent heat. Now, when is this formula used, students? Now, this formula is used, read what I have written in green. Whenever there is a change of state at the same temperature. Means what? Now, when you heat ice, students, see the first example. Okay, when you heat ice at 0 degrees Celsius, what will happen? First, you will get water at the same temperature. Okay, so always remember, whenever there is a change of state, means from ice to water, the temperature is 0. Means I will have ice at 0 degrees Celsius and water also at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so what happened is only the state changed. From solid, it changed to liquid. Now, when you start heating water, okay, at 100 degrees Celsius, I have water that will convert to steam again at the same temperature. Okay, so whenever there is a change of state, bus, itna dhyan mein rakho. Whenever there is a change of state, you have to use Q equal to M into L. Is this understood? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, that was the first thing we did. Okay, so I will highlight this change of state. Yes, this is the important thing what we need to remember. Now the next is change in temperature. Okay, so whenever there is a change in temperature, you have to use M into specific heat. C stands for specific heat, and delta T means a triangle and a T. That means nothing but change in temperature. Okay, we'll do the examples, you will come to know. Means what? If I'm having water, okay, if there is a water at say suppose 40 degrees Celsius, I'm heating that water. So I will get water at 80 degrees Celsius. So what do you see? Water is water only. It is in liquid state only. What has done? What has happened? Only there has been a change of temperature. So that time you have to use Q equal to MC delta T. Okay. So let us do some easy examples. Students, these examples already we did when I taught you the numerical, when I taught you the chapter. See the first one. How much amount of energy is released to melt 50 gram of ice? Means what? Students, here ice is melting, and we all know the melting point of ice is 0 degree. So when ice melts, I get water at the same temperature. Here, if you see, there is no change in temperature. Okay, and this is the value for latent heat of melting. Okay, yes, so that is why I have written L और उसके नीचे लिखा है melt. Okay, latent heat of melting. So as I said, whenever there is only change in state, you have to use the formula as heat equal to M into L. That is what I have used. Okay, mass is 50 grams and the latent heat is 80 calories per gram. So I get answer as 4000 calories. I can convert into kilocalorie or my answer is done. Okay, now one more thing, students. If, now see this, if, wait, no problem. I'll teach you that in the later sums, no problem. Otherwise you will get confused. See this. See the second example. how much heat is required to increase the temperature of 50 grams of water from 30 degree Celsius to 80 degree Celsius. Now here what you see is, students, water is in liquid form, so that liquid form is as it is, but the temperature is changing from 30 degrees Celsius, the temperature is changing to 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that time we are using which formula? We are using formula Q equal to mc delta T. Now always remember one thing, students, C is nothing but specific heat. Okay, now specific heat of water, okay, I'm talking about only water, is 1 kilocalorie per kg degree Celsius, or now see this, students, if I convert 1 kilocalorie to calorie, what I'll get? 1000 calorie. Per matlab kya? Upon. If I convert kg to grams, what I'll get? 1000 grams degree Celsius. So what I see is 1000 will cancel, and what I get is 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius. Matlab kya? Just let me remove everything. Okay, means if I use kilocalorie per kg degree Celsius, or if I use calorie per gram degree Celsius, okay, it remains the same. Okay, see this, 1 is remaining the same. Okay, so I'm using the formula Q equal to mc delta T. See the formula, I'm substituting all the values here. Mass is given as 50, specific heat is 1. Now students, I've told you delta T. Delta T मतलब क्या होता है? Change in temperature, मतलब T2 minus T1. Okay, so 50 into 1 into T2 minus T1 means it is always, okay, the bigger temperature minus the smaller temperature. So that is 50 into 1, no need to write down, into 50. That is, I got 2500 calorie. Okay, or I can divide by 1000 and get into kilocalorie. Okay, so students, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you both the sums together. Okay, here these are the sums. Students, I want all of you to see both the sums together and understand the difference between that. Any doubt, let me know.
So,
Yes?
so the specific heat will be given, or we have to learn?
No, it will be given. Don't worry about that.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. Only for water, it may not, they may not give the water, the specific heat of water is 1. Bus, just remember that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 2 examples, students. Example 1 is only melting, change of state. We are using formula Q equal to ml. The second example is same state, change of temperature. We are using Q equal to mc delta T. Okay, yes. Now students, now I have taken one example जहां पर मैंने दोनों किया है. ये देखो, first I want you to read the question only. I'm not showing you the answer. Read the question. How much heat is required to convert 100 grams of ice at 0 degrees Celsius to vapor at 100 degrees Celsius? और ब्रैकेट में मैंने वैल्यूज दिए. Latent heat of melting दिया है 80, obviously calories per gram, and latent heat of vaporization is given as 540 calories per gram. Okay, now students, the main thing what you have to remember over here, okay, let me show you with annotation over here. I have given this ice at 0 is converted to vapor at 0. Okay, now see this. Ice at 0. Okay, students, ice at 0 is converted to vapor at 100. Okay, Abhi, students, what I'm telling, understand this very properly. Now, ice at 0 will not directly convert to vapor at 100. क्या होगा ये देखो पहला step. Okay, see, I'll show you with a different color. Student, the first step. First step is what? Ice at 0 will convert to water at 0. The next step, water will start heating. Water will convert to 100 degrees Celsius. And from 100 degrees Celsius water, we will get 100 degrees Celsius vapor. Is this understood? Okay, students, so this is what is given to us. Okay, question में दिया है directly ice at 0 to water vapor at 100. लेकिन बीच में क्या होता है वो हमको समझ में आना चाहिए. Okay, so let me remove all the annotations and now see what I'm trying to tell you. Let me show you the sum now. Students, I've written A, B, C. See the first part. See the first part, students. Ice is getting converted to water. Matlab kya? It is only change of state. See here, what I said, whenever there is a change of state, we always have to use latent heat. So what I did, mass into latent heat, I got 8,000 calories. Okay, that is the first part. Now, the second part, part B, is this. Water remaining water only, but the temperature has changed. So see what I'm using the formula. I'm using the formula as mc delta T. Okay, see the formula, bus. I'm just substituting the values. Okay, the last step is water at 100 converting to vapor at 100. Here also there is a change of state. So here it is change of state. So I'm taking mass into latent heat, but here it is latent heat of vaporization. So 100 into 540 is 5,000, 54,000. Students, go through this. Any doubt you have, let me know. So what we did, we found heat at each step, Q1, Q2, Q3. Okay, और क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा है कि आइस से लेके वेपर तक टोटल हीट कितना है. So what do you have to do in the last step? See here, students, we have to just add all the heat. Okay, Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Here, students, this is the sum. This is the whole sum. Any doubts? Let me know. Okay, chalo. Now students, these are the examples what I took. Okay, now let us do the solved examples. Students, we are even doing the solved examples. Okay, so let's see the first sum. Students, I want all of you to read the first sum. How much heat is necessary to raise the temperature of 5 kg water? Raise the temperature. बस students आगे read करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. When they say raise the temperature, okay, so see what I'm writing. I'm writing mass as 5 kg. Now see students what I'm doing. I have mass in kg. ठीक है? So when I write specific heat, I'm going to write 1 kilocalorie per kg degree Celsius. Okay? T1 is 20 degrees Celsius, initial temperature. T2 is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so Q equal to MC delta T. It is capital T. Okay, students. So what we have to do, just put the values and the sum is over. Okay, just a minute. So mass is given as 5 kg, specific heat 100 minus 20, 5 into 1 into 80, that is 400 kilocalorie. Okay, now students, see, you can even do the sum this way. Mass is given as 5 kg. I can take 5 kg as 5000 grams. But that time, specific heat will be the same. Because मैंने क्या बोला था, whether you take 1 kilocalorie per kg degree Celsius or you take 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius, it is always 1 because 1000 cut हो जाता है. Okay, so T1 is 20, T2 is 100, both are in degree Celsius. Q equal to MC delta T, 5000 into 1 into 100 minus 20, 5000 into 80 calories. Okay, and then if I remove 3 zeros, I will get kilocalories. Okay, so students, this sum is for this part. ये देखो, बस ये चीज ध्यान में रखो. The mass is given in kg, so I am taking specific heat in kilocalorie per kg degree Celsius. In the second sum, if in the next sums, if the mass is given in grams, I will take 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius. Okay, so there won't be any difference in the specific heat. Okay, so that is the first sum for you. Now students, see the next sum, very important. I've already prepared the table and everything so that it becomes easy for you to understand. First, read the sum. There is a copper sphere of 100 grams is heated at 100 degrees Celsius and it is released into a water of mass 195 grams at 20 degrees Celsius in a copper calorimeter. See the diagram, students. I've done a calorimeter. Okay. Now, students, if you see a simple thing, students, I'm asking you. This is water. Okay. See, I'm showing with a green color shading part. This is water, and this part is calorimeter. Now, we see that the calorimeter and copper are coming in contact with each other. ये स्पीयर जो अंदर का जो स्पीयर है ना, वो अभी तक मैंने डाला नहीं है. This spear is outside. After that, I'm going to put the spear inside. Okay. Now, a simple thing, students. If you take a container in which there is water, so if the temperature of water is 40 degrees Celsius, the temperature of the container will also be 40. Yes, because they both are in contact with each other. Okay, see students, that is what I've written here. The temperature of water and calorimeter is always the same. Okay, yes, that is one thing. Now what I've done students, this was the sphere. I'm heating this sphere at 100 degree Celsius. फिर ये sphere मैंने डाल दिया इसके अंदर. Okay, now what will happen students? This sphere is hot as compared to water and calorimeter. So what will happen? This sphere will give out heat. This heat is absorbed by water as well as calorimeter. और थोड़े टाइम के बाद क्या होगा? स्पीयर का, फिर लिक्विड या तो वाटर जो भी है उसका, और कैलोरीमीटर का, तीनों का टेम्परेचर सेम हो जाएगा. तीनों का टेम्परेचर सेम हो जाएगा. Is this concept understood students? Okay, you can take a simple thing students. I have two containers. In one I have cold water, in other I have hot water. अगर ये दोनों को मैं मिक्स करता हूँ तो क्या हो जाएगा? I will get a warm water, not very cold, not very hot. लेकिन वो दोनों मिक्स होने के बाद टेम्परेचर एक ही हो जाएगा दोनों का. ठीक है? Okay, fine. So students, what I've done is I have made a table below, okay, which shows all the values. So if you have the text, you can read the question and see this. See here. Okay, and always remember to make a table. That will help you to understand the sum very properly. Okay, so what they've given, see here, the first is mass. The mass of sphere is given, water is given, and calorimeter is given. Okay, that is the first thing given. Next, they have given the specific heat of sphere. Water, so we know it is 1, and calorimeter, they have given 0.1. Okay, in the question, if you see, they have given the temperature of sphere is 100. It is hot at a high temperature. And see the students, what I've taken, I have taken the water and calorimeter at the same temperature, 2020. Okay, and just now what we discussed, after putting the sphere, what I'll see is the final temperature of both, of all the three is going to be the same. Okay, so we don't know that temperature, so I have taken that temperature as X. Okay, yes. Now students, comes the main part. All of you pay attention here. ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है. Okay, now for a sphere, students, for a sphere, the initial temperature is 100. वो कूल होने के बाद उसका टेम्परेचर कम हो गया, say suppose 30 degree Celsius, just randomly I'm taking. So what is the change in temperature? 100 minus X. Okay, 100 minus X, because the sphere is getting cooled. Okay, but for water and calorimeter, initial temperature was 20, उसके बाद temperature बढ़ गया, say suppose 80, suppose. तो water और calorimeter के लिए change in temperature क्या हुआ? X minus 20, big minus small. See this. This is 100 minus X. This is X minus 20, X minus 20. Is the table understood by all students? Just raise your hand, because this is very important. Okay? Yes. If you're not understood, let me know.
सर एक बार इसका कैलोरीमीटर,
क्या कैलोरीमीटर का क्या?
वो ये समझाओ ना वापस.
क्या वो टेम्परेचर कैसा है वो?
हाँ सर.
ओके. ओके, नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, अभी कैलोरीमीटर का टेम्परेचर कितना है 20 डिग्री सेल्सियस, ठीक है। उसके अंदर मैंने स्पीयर डाला जिसका टेम्परेचर कितना है 100, तो क्या होगा, ये जो कैलोरीमीटर है उसका टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाएगा। सो दिस इज बिग वैल्यू एंड दिस इज स्मॉल वैल्यू, ठीक है, क्योंकि टेम्परेचर बढ़ गया है। और डेल्टा टी का मतलब क्या होता है, बिग माइनस स्मॉल, x माइनस 20। तो देखो यहाँ पर वाटर के लिए और कैलोरीमीटर के लिए दोनों के लिए मैंने x माइनस 20 किया, ठीक है। अभी
ठीक है।
okay, now see students what I'm writing. Okay, now can I say that heat lost by sphere equal to heat gained by water plus heat gained by कैलोरीमीटर, बराबर है, क्योंकि स्पीयर का टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है तो वो हीट देगा और वाटर और कैलोरीमीटर का टेम्परेचर कम है तो वो हीट एब्जॉर्ब करेगा, ठीक है। नाउ सी स्टूडेंट्स व्हाट आई एम राइटिंग, व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर हीट, mc डेल्टा टी, ओके, mc डेल्टा टी। अभी स्पीयर के लिए देखो, स्पीयर के लिए सी द टेबल, टेबल है हमारे सामने, एक मिनट, लेट मी टेक दिस अप, okay, so that you can see the heading also students. What is the mass of sphere, 100 into c, specific heat कितना है स्पीयर का 0.1 into delta t कितना है 100 minus x. See, I'm writing at the bottom students, I hope all of you can see. Next, heat gained by water, water का mass कितना है 195 into specific heat is 1, change in temperature is x minus 20 plus कैलोरीमीटर कितना है मास 50, स्पेसिफिक हीट है 0.1 और चेंज इन टेम्परेचर है x minus 20. Is this understood all of you students? This you will understand it easily only when you make a table. You can see any other book, maybe digest or whatever, they have not given the table, okay, table नहीं आएगा तो समझ में नहीं आएगा. Now what, just solve. Now see the students, 100 into 0.1 is 10, bracket 100 minus x, this is 195 only, x minus 20, 50 into 0.1 is nothing but 5, x minus 20, okay, this I'll open the bracket, 1000 minus 10x. Now students, a small thing which will make the sum little bit more easy. ये देखो, ये 195 का x minus 20 है और 5 के लिए भी x minus 20 है, तो I have to add. So just can I add 195 and 5 and write 200? Just a minute, and write 200 here and write x minus 20. Right, students? This will just make your sum easy. अगर नहीं समझ में आता है, you can open the bracket and solve. You will get the same answer. 1000 minus 10x. Open the bracket. 200x minus 2 2s are 4 and 3 zeros. Okay, so I'll shift numbers on one side. 200x plus 10x. Okay, so that is 5210x. Just a minute, students. We need 2-3 more lines. So what I get, x equals to 5000 upon 210, 0 0 cancel. What I get is x equals to 23.8 degree Celsius. मतलब क्या, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ students? That the final temperature of the mixture means the final temperature of the water you say, or you say final temperature of the sphere is 23.8 degrees Celsius. Okay, final answer. Question kya tha? Let me see the question. They have asked what will be the maximum temperature. Okay, ठीक है. The maximum temperature of water equals to 23.8 degrees Celsius. Means what students, what happened? देखो जो स्पीयर था 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे, वो कूल होके 23.8 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे आ गया, और वाटर और कैलोरीमीटर जिसका टेम्परेचर 20 था वो बढ़ के 23.8 हो गया. आया समझ में स्टूडेंट्स? इज द कंसेप्ट अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, so this is what will happen. Okay, cool. Chalo, see the next one. I've already done the diagram, students. First read the sum. I want all of you to read the sum. If 80 grams of steam at 97 degrees Celsius, see students, I've done the diagram, okay, is released on an ice slab at 0 degrees Celsius, okay, how much ice will melt and how much energy will be transferred to ice when the steam is transferred to water? Okay, students, I know this sum has been cancelled for your 2021 exam, but what I'll do, I'll just explain that. Okay, I'll just do it because it's just one sum. Okay, वो मैं explain कर देता हूँ, कोई problem नहीं. Now see what will happen, students. There is steam at 97 degrees Celsius. I'm passing that steam over ice, which is at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. So when I pass that steam over ice, what will happen? अभी ये मैं पहले सिर्फ steam के लिए देख रहा हूँ students. I'm just seeing for the steam. What will happen? See this. First, the steam at 97 will convert to water at 97, and we are passing over ice. So what will happen? That water at 97 will convert to water at 0. Okay, is this clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me remove what I'll write over here, students. I'll write over here Q1 and Q2. Okay, Q1 and Q2. So what I'll do now, see students, it is steam. मतलब क्या, steam का temperature ज़्यादा होता है. So see what I'm writing. Heat lost by steam to convert it to water. Okay, Q1 plus Q2. Now students, if you see Q1, okay, that is nothing but MC delta T, because it is steam is converting to water. Steam is converting to water, that is M into L, latent heat है ये. आया समझ में? और Q2 is water, being water only the temperature is changed, so it is MC delta T. Okay, now I'll put the value, students, here. Mass is given as how much? 80. I have the textbook, so I'm taking from there, students. Okay, latent heat is 540 plus mass is 80. We know specific heat is 1 and change in temperature is 97 minus 0. Is that correct, students? So what I can do is, for making the calculations easy, students, I can take 80 common. Okay, I'm taking 80 common just to make calculations easy. So what I'll get? 540 plus 97. आया समझ में सबको? 80 into, if I add this, what I'll get? 637. That is 5069960, sorry, 60 calories. Okay, so students, what happened over here is when steam was used, when this over here, see I'm circling, steam was used, स्टीम ने इतना हीट बाहर निकाल दिया, कितना हीट? 50,960. okay, now what is that heat used? That heat what is used to melt ice. That heat is used to melt ice. See here, I'm writing over here, melting of ice. So see what I'm writing, heat absorbed by ice equals to M into L. Is that understood, students? M into 80 bracket calories, because they have not given the mass. They have not given the mass. Okay, so students, can I say, ये देखो ऊपर यहाँ पर लिखा है, this is the heat given out by the steam, and this is the heat absorbed by the ice. And we know what is the law, that heat lost by the hot substance is equal to heat gained by the cold substance. So can I say that M into 80, this heat which is absorbed by ice will be equal to the heat given by the steam. Is this understood, students? So the mass of ice is 637. The mass of ice is 637. Okay, so the question asked is how much mass is melted and how much heat is used. So my answer is 637 grams of ice will melt and 50,960 calories of heat. Just a minute. Just 2 minutes, students. And 50,960 calories of heat is given out. Is that clear, all of you? Chalo, we don't have this sum, so that is not an issue, but just for your concept understanding, you've done this. Okay, all of you? Yes, now see the next term, students. All of you? Again, students, it is all about making correct tables. So I have made a table, if you can see. Okay, equal heat is given out. Equal heat is given to both the objects. Object A, object B, दोनों का mass 1 gram है. और change in temperature directly दिया है, is 3 degree and 5 degree. Now see what I'm writing. Equal heat is given. So see what I'm writing. Can I write like this? QA equal to QB means heat of A equal to heat of B. Now see what I'm writing. Okay. MA, CA, delta TA. Everywhere I'm using A for object A. MB, CB, delta TB I'm using for object B. Now I'll just put the value, students. The mass is 1, Specific heat we don't know. The change in temperature, students, is given as 3. The mass of B is again 1. We don't know the specific heat of B, and the change in temperature is 5. So what I get over here is 3 times Ca equal to 5 times Cb, and if I shift, what I'll get, Ca equal to 5 upon 3 Cb. So इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? That specific heat of object A is more than that of object B by 5 upon 3 factor. Is that understood, all of you? Now this sum can come in exam, students, okay? This is a small sum. Any doubt, let me know, students. Okay, sure, nice. What about sum number B, students? Is this sum there for exam?
Yes, sir.
This is there, na? Okay. I want all of you to read the question. मैंने 2 डायग्राम बना है, डायग्राम A and डायग्राम B, which shows the first condition and the second condition. Okay, read the question, students. I want all of you to read the question. Okay. Now see, normally, students, liquid ammonia is used to cool down the substances. Okay, so if you see here initially, just a minute. Yes. Now what you see is, students, initially ammonia is in liquid state here. Okay, so that heat ammonia is giving to water. Heat matlab coldness uska. Yes. So what will happen? Water is converted to ice, and liquid ammonia will convert to gaseous ammonia. Okay, this is the diagram. Any doubt? Let me know. Okay, so first what I'll do, students, first I will do the calculations for water. So figure A में देखो, I was having H2O at liquid, and in figure B I'm having H2O in solid form. So when I convert water to ice, so actually what is happening? Water is losing heat. Okay, water is losing heat. Is that correct? So heat lost by water to form ice equals to Q1 plus Q2. Again the same thing, students. See the process. First I will get from water at 20, I will get water at 0. फिर water at 0, I will get ice at 0. यहाँ से ये directly form होता नहीं है. Okay? Yes. First I will get water at 0, then the state will change. Okay? Then the state will change. So I'm writing Q1 plus Q2. Okay? So students, if you see Q1, it is water and water only. It is change in temperature. So I will write MC delta T. And Q2 is nothing but change in state. So I'll write down M into L. Okay, so mass is how much given? It is given 2 kg. Okay, so the mass is given as 2 kg, students. So what will you do? We'll keep it in kg, or I'll convert into grams, because I think so. Liquid ammonia, how much grams? Okay, I'll keep in grams only, students. Okay, I'll write 2000. 2000 into 1 into 20 minus 0 plus 2000 into, students, the latent heat is 80. Okay, when water is converted to ice, the latent heat is 80. Okay, so let us solve this. 2000 into 20 plus 2 6 are 18, 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3 4 4. Okay, so what I get is, just a minute. Okay, no need, we'll write directly here. So what I get is 20 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 calories. Okay, I'll keep in calories and I'll see if I need, we'll do that. Okay, converting into kilocalorie is, we can do it anytime. Okay, तो ये हो गया water to ice. Or same thing, students. First I saw what happened to water. Now what happened to ammonia, students? Okay, liquid ammonia got converted to gaseous ammonia. Okay, yes, liquid is getting converted to gas at the same temperature. Okay, so what I'm writing over here, heat lost by ammonia, because ammonia is used to cool. So substance which is used to cool will get heated up. Okay, that is M into L. Now we don't know the mass, students. Okay, and the latent heat, if you see in the question, it is given as 341. Okay, so 341 into M calories. 341 into M calories. Okay, now students, same thing. If you see here, this is the heat gained by the water from ammonia. So see what I'm doing. 341 into M equal to 4 zeros. M equal to 220 and 4 zeros. Yes, correct. Upon 341. Okay, so students, this is a big calculation, so make sure that you do it very properly. So I will get 586.5 grams. Is this understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, a slightly bigger sum, but then this is how we have to do it. Okay, yes. Students will complete this and then only we'll stop. Okay, 2 more sums, bigger sums, but we'll understand. Read the question, students, see the diagram. All of you read the question. In a container, I'm taking ice in which I'm passing steam. Okay, that is the first diagram. I've shown ice in a form of a circle at 0 degrees Celsius, or wo container mein I'm passing steam at 100 degrees Celsius. And we know that when steam is passed over ice, what will happen? The ice will start melting and steam will start converting to water. So see the second diagram, students. What I am showing is only water at 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, is that clear? Yes, because steam will convert to water and ice will also convert to water, and at the end what we'll get is mixture. Okay, and all the values of latent heat and everything, students, are given here in the question. You can see over here. Okay, so I'll be using those values. Okay, fine. So first, let us see about ice, students. Okay, first let us see about ice, what they're given here. Just a minute. Let the screen go down. Yes, I'll teach. Yes, okay. Now see, students, in the diagram, the ice is getting converted to water. Matlab kya? Ice is absorbing heat. Now see what I'm writing. Heat absorbed by ice to convert to water at 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, that is equals to, I'll write here Q1 and Q2. Students, when you write down Q1 and Q2, you don't have to specify whether it is ml or mc delta t, because from there only we come to know kya lena hai. Okay, so Q1 we are converting ice to water, so it is going to m into L. Q2 is water at 0 to water at 50, so it will be mc delta t. So just let me take the values. Yes, we have 150 grams of ice into 80, that is latent heat. 150 into 1, 50 minus 0. Is that clear, all of you? So this is 12,000. Yes, 12,000 plus 150 into 50, that is 12,000 plus 7500. Okay, so that is 19500 calories. So this is the amount of heat which is absorbed by ice. Okay, which is converting to water now. Now this heat which is absorbed by ice, वो heat आया कहाँ से? See the figure, students. We are getting that from steam. We are getting that from steam. What is the temperature of steam? You can see on the screen is 100. Now see this, students. ये समझ के लो. Yes. अभी when steam is formed, steam का जब पानी होता है, so that also happens in 2 steps, students. Okay, yes, that is also a 2-step process. So what I'm writing, heat lost by steam to convert to water at 50 degrees Celsius equals to Q1 plus Q2. See the figure, students, I've drawn Q1 and Q2. So what happens in Q1? I'm getting steam, I'm getting water from steam. So it is change of state. So M into L. The next is MC delta T. It is change of temperature. Okay. And the question is how much steam? How much steam मतलब क्या students? हमको इसका mass मालूम नहीं है. Okay. So we don't know the mass. Now latent heat is 540 plus mass we don't know. Specific heat is 1. Okay, and change in temperature is 50 minus 0. It is going to be 50 at the end. So it is 540 m plus 50 m. So that is 590 m. Again, the same thing, students. See here, this is the heat which is absorbed by ice from this heat. So these two heat should be equal. Okay, so see what we are writing. Yes, so I'm writing that 590 m, this is the heat lost by steam, is equal to how much? 19,500. Okay, 19,500, yes. So mass equals to 19,500 upon 590. Again, students, your calculation is slightly big, so make sure that you do your divisions properly. Okay, so the final answer is, what is the question asked? How much steam is to be mixed to it? Okay, so the amount of steam required equal to 33.05 grams. Understood this? Students, from last 3 sums, we are doing the same thing. We are finding heat for both, and then we are putting equal so that we get the term what we don't know. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
yes. Okay. Now, students, the
Yes,
last sum. I want all of you to read the sum very carefully. Okay, and then we will start with the sum. Same thing. What we did. I have a calorimeter of mass 100 grams. Specific heat is given. In a container, there is a liquid. Okay, students, that liquid I'm showing here. ये वो liquid है. Okay. Then what we're doing, students, we are dropping a piece of ice. Yes, piece of ice, which is 10 grams at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, you can see the figure. Yes. Now, students, what will happen when you put ice into that? What will happen? The ice is going to melt. Ice will melt, and what it will form? It will form water. तो मैंने क्या किया है? टेबल में मैंने water लिखा है. ये देखो यहाँ पर. मैंने ice नहीं लिखा है. Okay, I have not written ice because ice is being converted to water. Okay, is that clear? Okay. Now, students, when I'm putting ice into calorimeter, okay, ice is being converted to water. That heat, what is present in ice, means that is given to liquid and calorimeter. तो हमने लिक्विड और कैलोरीमीटर में बर्फ डाला है, तो क्या होगा? उसका टेम्परेचर कम हो जाएगा. उसका टेम्परेचर कम हो जाएगा. Okay, see the diagram, students. See the table, sorry. Understand this. Understand why I have written here 30 minus x. Because initial temperature is 30. I am putting ice. So this temperature is going to be less. So the change in temperature is 30 minus x. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Just go through this very properly. Any doubt, let me know. Go through the table, students. Okay, now see what I'm writing. Heat lost by ice to form water. Okay, same thing, students. Now first it will be Q1 plus Q2. मतलब क्या होगा? First I will get, okay, wait, just I'll write down over here so that you will understand. Let me write over here. Okay, I have ice at 0 degrees Celsius. It is converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius. This water is converted to water, not converted, the temperature is raised to x degrees Celsius. ठीक है? हाँ, ऐसा है. ये देखो यहाँ पर भी मैंने लिखा है x degree Celsius. Here, x degree Celsius. Okay, the heading is water. I'll just take it up. Yes. Now see what I'm writing. Heat lost by ice to form water equals to Q1 plus Q2. Okay, here I'm writing Q1, here I'm writing Q2. Now, in Q1, I will take M into L because ice is converting to water. And here I'll take MC delta T. Okay, right? And they have given the mass. The mass is given as 10. So 10 into ice is getting converted to water, no? So 10 into 80. Okay, specific latent heat is 80. Okay, plus mass is 10, specific heat of water is 1. And the change in temperature, see students here, upper. x minus 0. Okay, so this is 800 plus 10x. Is this understood, all of you? Go through this, students. Any doubt you have, let me know. Okay. Okay. Now this heat which is lost by ice, okay, is taken by what, students? See the figure, is taken by the liquid, which what I've shown in yellow color, and the calorimeter. Okay. Now see what I'm writing. Heat absorbed by liquid and calorimeter equal to QL plus QC. Students, I'm using L for liquid and C for calorimeter. Okay, so see what I'm writing. ML CL delta TL plus MC CC delta TC. Okay, yes, the notation is for liquid and calorimeter. Okay, now let us see the value. Okay, I have the value, just let me see. It is liquid is 250 and calorimeter is 100. Liquid is 250. Okay, whose specific heat is given at what value? 0.4 and calorimeter is 0.1. Okay, 0.4. Change in temperature, students here, see at the bottom, it is 30 minus x. 30 minus x plus, I'm going to use that for calorimeter also. So calorimeter ka mass hai 100. I'll write over here, students. 100 plus into specific heat is 0.1 and change in temperature is 30 minus x. Okay, so this is equals to, now students, what I'm doing is 250 into 0.4. Okay, can anyone tell me direct answer for 250 into 0.4? Students? ठीक है, चलो 250 into 0.4 is 100 bracket 30 minus x plus 100 into 0.1 is 10, 30 minus x. Okay, now again the same thing, students. What I see is in both the cases it is 30 minus x, 30 minus x. So what I'm doing is I'm adding 110. Okay, I will add 110. What I'll get 110, 30 minus x. Is that clear? Okay, so what I'm doing over here is, students, see this. Just a minute. Yes, this is the heat given by ice and this is the heat absorbed by liquid. So both the heats I'm going to equate. So what I'll get? 800 plus 10x equals to 110 30 minus x. Okay, so I have to just solve this. So that is 800 plus 10x equals to 3300 minus, so this is 10x plus this is x over here, plus 110x equals to 3300 minus 800, so that is 2500, and this is 120x, correct. So x equals to 2500 upon 120, 0 cancel, students. So the answer what I'll get is upon 6. Yes, I can reduce, so I'll get 20.83 degree Celsius. Okay, so what is this, students? This is nothing but the final temperature of the mixture equals to 20.83 degrees Celsius. Is this understood, all of you?